welcome. How are you? I hope you're doing okay. It is the weekend, Friday and the weekend tarot reading, so we're going to go and do that now. Yeah, I hope you're centered, nicely centered in yourself today. I feel a bit more centered because my daughter's in school today, so it's not quite so... Yesterday was a bit of a crazy day for me. Spirit was throwing a lot at me. We have days like that, don't we, where it's just like Spirit's really putting us through our paces, and it's more challenging to stay centered in self. So yeah, grateful for today. Today we're going to use the Lover's Oracle for our relationship message. We're going to use the Hidden Truth Oracle for what is our person thinking. And I've decided to use this lovely deck, which I usually use around Halloween for obvious reasons. We're going to use that to see what your spirit guides are helping you with, okay? What they're helping you heal. So we'll go into it. I'm drinking Fanta this morning. And yeah, so we're gonna see what the cards say for Friday and the weekend. So thanks for subscribing, thanks for supporting, thanks for being part of the soul family, because I know people that watch this channel regularly, you are basically going through a very similar journey to myself, so we are very much connected. That's my deck if you're interested. It helps you to just really pull back from the matrix and really feel connected to yourself, which is spirit, source, you know, and the more you get deeper into your source, the more you attract things that are meant for you. So that's what the deck's for. So yeah, so let's go into it. We're going to start off with Taurus. See what we get for Taurus. Okay, so they are saying it is important to take a step back right now, spend some time alone. Instead of placing your focus on another, now is the time to give to yourself. Okay. So really important for you at the moment, Taurus, to spend that time. Create that space for yourself. Okay, so you've been putting in a lot of work lately, a lot of work towards your long-term growth. And you are going to reap the rewards. Sometimes you're kind of wondering, oh, is this worth it? It's such bloody hard work, you know. But Spirit is saying with this card, yes, it is going to be worth it. You are going to blossom. You are planting the seeds at the moment, and they are going to bloom long term. So it is worth keep going. You may feel at times you're still releasing a lot, and sometimes it may feel that certain people or situations have been sort of obstructing you from really embodying your true light. So it's important at this time to keep removing yourself, pulling back from any situations or people that may have obstructed you. And even that sometimes means pulling back from your own mind, because it is the mind that is replaying out scenarios or trying to keep you pulled in to scenarios. So Spirit is saying, you know, you're actually on a much better pathway forward now, and that's where they want you to keep your focus. Your person's had a lot of anxiety and stress, okay? This is either a person or a collective energy, like a group energy. And that I saw the 9 of Swords when I was just shuffling. So what I know they're saying is that the group energy, the people around you have been suffering with a lot of stress and anxiety, okay? What they're doing at the moment is trying to pull within themselves, okay? Just like you are. They're trying to pull within themselves and ground themselves and get themselves into a better position. They've got the Knight of Wands here. So they're still, people around you are still at a phase in life where they can be unpredictable. So it's hard to rely on people around you at the moment, okay? People around you at the moment sometimes take risks, or they're here 1 minute, gone the next, you know, and that's that type of energy, because they're still trying to go through this process of grounding themselves and becoming stronger in themselves. So try not to take things personally from the people around you at the moment. Okay, so there is somebody that thinks about you. Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. Let's see what Spirit's helping you with. Okay, ooh, yeah, it is. This is like a real time of release at the moment, Taurus. Madness, ecstatic ritual, and energy release. Okay, so, you know, very much similar to the energy of people around you being quite unpredictable and changeable. That is how your energy is at the moment as well. And so sometimes you're going to feel really massively high and excited, and then other times you're going to feel like you're really purging and releasing, and that's what Spirit's helping you with. Okay, so hang in there at the moment, Taurus. You know, you're having to deal with changeable energies of people around you, but you're also having to deal with your own changeable energies. Spirit is helping you, and Spirit is saying the best thing for you at the moment is to withdraw from anything or anyone that kind of obstructs you, because they really want you to embody your light more and more. Okay, and things with this card, things are going to get better sooner than you think. Okay, so you know, 2 opportunities, 2 things in your life are going to start improving now. So Spirit is supporting you on this journey at the moment. Okay, so let's go into Virgo. Okay, Virgo, let there be closeness between you, but also give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and it gives. So Spirit here sort of obviously saying that space is really important for you at the moment, and you're learning all about creating space between yourself and others so that you have the right amount of space for yourself to grow and really sort of fulfill your ultimate potential. You've gone through a difficult time where you may have felt a bit stuck, and it was mainly because you were experiencing fear. Okay, you were experiencing different kinds of fears, and these may have been karmic, you know, most likely, because fear is really karma. And so, you know, it wasn't easy. It was like, what do I do at this point in my life? Do I do this or do I do that? And it was creating fear in you, and you were just really unsure. So at the moment you're doing a lot of reflection work, and you may wonder when things are really going to pick up. You are on the verge of things picking up here. It may feel in some ways at times that something can't be replaced, but Spirit is trying to say, look, keep moving with life. You know, life is constantly expanding. The universe is constantly expanding. So try to flow with what's happening day to day, because it is constantly expanding and changing. And, you know, there's like an opportunity here that Spirit is going to be passing to you, giving to you. So you are on the verge of things picking up, really, at this point. And things are about to get very interesting for you. You're just still kind of in this reflecting stage. Okay, now the energies, this is either a group energy or a particular person. There's definitely movement here, okay? There's change and movement. There could be somebody travelling or moving. And you've also got here the 7 of Cups. So people going through their own spiritual initiations, people going through their own journey in their heads of what their options are and what they want to do next. So it is kind of a similar energy to yours in a way, okay? The only difference I feel is for the people around you or a particular person, they can kind of get a bit too lost in their minds. And Spirit is definitely saying to you, start to just be yourself and try not to overthink it. you know, because the energy of people around you, that they seem to be overthinking things too much. And Spirit doesn't want you to do that. In a way, it's like you need space and other people in your life need space to just grow at the moment and do the next part of the journey. Somebody here is saying, I wish I could take back my words. Okay, so with this Chariot card, with the spiritual initiation, there is obviously a lot of learning going on for somebody or a collective energy around you. There's a lot of learning going on for them, and they sometimes struggle with that journey, you know. So let's see what Spirit's supporting you with. Okay, Spirit's helping you with absolution, forgiveness and penance. Okay. Spirit is supporting you, Virgo, at this time because you've been working through your karma. You've been paying off karma. So certain things that haven't worked out for you, it's been a karmic thing, you know. Certain things haven't worked out because you had to pay back some karmas. And we all do, you know. But they're helping you to forgive. They're helping you to be at peace at this time with where you're at. So there is a sense of peace and a sense of time to reflect and a sense of feeling more harmony, you know, and really just to flow with things, you know. It feels like Spirit's about to offer you an opportunity or a point in your life where things are going to start picking up, and you're sort of preparing yourself for that. Okay, so we'll go into Capricorn. These cards are not easy to shuffle. Okay, Capricorn. Criticising one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love, accept each other as you are. Your relationship will magically transform. I keep saying this about Capricorn, about relationships transforming, your own relationships, yourself transforming this year. Sort of becoming so at peace with yourself that you realise, I don't need to be critical of other people because I am who I am and I'm at peace with where I am. So you're not so triggered or worried about where other people are at. You've been through a time of grief, you've been through a time of disappointment, and there were certain situations or people that were taking up your time and energy and kind of obstructing you from really honouring your true light and being your true self. What you've got here is the Two of Cups. You know, you are really coming closer and closer to your true self now, and it's beautiful because you're actually really starting to remember who you are, you know, which is such a beautiful thing. So you're reconciling a lot of things within yourself at this time and coming to more peace and coming to more self-love. You know, you're coming into a more loving vibration. The energy of people around you, they're healing a lot. They've been coming into a much better balance. And they've got the Hangman card. So they're still kind of being held in a situation by Spirit where certain things are still not really moving forward for this person, or maybe it's a collective energy, a group energy around you. You know, people feeling like they would like certain things to move forward with their life, but Spirit isn't allowing that to happen at the moment because Spirit needs these people to wake up to certain things, you know, and until they wake up to certain things and start changing their perspective, Spirit won't allow this person or these people to move on, to move forward. So it could be quite an uncomfortable time for people around you at this moment. Somebody says, we both know I am not the one for you. Okay, so that could be a past energy that you dealt with. But I feel you're very at peace with that. Okay, so Spirit is supporting you with sacrifice, renunciation, offering and letting go. So Spirit is really helping you, Capricorn, to let go. To really, really just feel much more grounded in yourself. And it's getting easier and easier for you at this time to stay in your heart center and to feel love and at peace and just feel your true self shining. And that's such a lovely thing to experience when you weren't able to experience that for so long, you know? So Spirit's helping you at the moment to really let go of energies that were obstructing you. Okay, so let's go into Aquarius. Actually, let's just have a drink here. Okay, Aquarius. Okay, friendship. Nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship and your love life will dramatically improve. So your love life is going to improve and your friendships are going to improve as well. There's a great sense of connection coming for Aquarius at this time. Probably when you least expect it. You have had an awakening recently. An important realisation has happened for you very recently. You've come much more into your centre. And it's the beginning of you really starting to enjoy life, you know. This is a real breakthrough in terms of your own spiritual and emotional life. Much closer to spirit, much closer to your own needs. And it's a new beginning for you now. You may feel pulled in different directions with this 5 of Wands, okay? Sometimes life can be a bit of a struggle. This represents the struggle of life. When we're pulled in different directions, it can be really, you know, either confusing or, you know, a bit tiring as well. So there might be different people vying for your attention. And at times you may just feel a bit confused about what am I doing, which way am I going? Okay, the energy of people around you is very good actually. They're finding the courage. They're finding the courage to really open up to the infinite potential in their life. And, you know, they're trying not to force things. They're trying not to be so resistant. They're trying not to be so awkward. They're trying to go with the flow of life. And that takes courage for this person or these people. The energy of people around you, they're in a very good position actually. And they're starting to cultivate a really good vision for where they want to go next. So you're coming into contact with some really good people here, or a really good person. You know, you could be coming into contact with somebody that will help you. Not that you really need help, because with the Ace of Cups, you've made the realizations, you've made the connections within yourself anyway. And all you need to do is stay centered at this time, you know, which I think you will. So there's somebody here that says, I don't react when people mention you. So there's somebody that's got loyalty to you. Okay, and it's not easy for them to have loyalty to you, but they do have loyalty to you. Spirit is helping you with enduring loyalty, eternal love and lasting commitment. Isn't that interesting? So love conquers all, enduring loyalty, eternal love and lasting commitment. You know, you've found the commitment to yourself. You know what matters to you, and Spirit is really helping you at this time to cultivate your own spiritual and emotional well-being, and help you with friendships, connections, relationships, to help you see. Spirit is helping you see that things can work out, you know, that you will have the right people around you. Okay, let's go into Gemini. Okay, deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what you feel is right. Okay, so this is all about you following your own truth, and that's what you're doing at this time. You've been weighing up. You've had to sort of weigh up the obstructions, try to get a better balance. It was difficult. It wasn't easy. There was different obstructions in your way. It was difficult to find the balance and to get the balance right. But you were really putting your energy into that, and, you know, to come out with a good outcome. There may have been messages in writing that sort of went back and forth. At this time, you sometimes do feel a little bit conflicted about what your truth is. Or you may find that there's different energies trying to pull you in different directions. And it's like Spirit saying, look, we know that you've found your balance. We know that you've been working towards that. And so, you know, sometimes the Spirit will just see, are you serious? Are you really committed to your truth? Are you really committed to you, you know? Or are you going to allow yourself to be sort of pulled in different directions? Okay, so people around you going through a major transformation, because I just saw the Death card when I'm shuffling. They've had a breakthrough, okay? So this is a person or a group energy. Okay, so people around you having massive breakthroughs at the moment. They've got the Tower card reversed. All right, so things changing in their external reality, but they're kind of resisting it. You know, they're resisting it. They're scared. They've had realizations, but they're kind of, they've had realizations, they've had breakthroughs, but they're kind of resisting what happens next. It's hard for them to, how can I put it? They know the truth in their heart, but it's hard for them to put it into practice in reality. Okay, so this person or group energy is saying that I know that you were the best thing in my life. Okay, it's challenging for them. Let's see what your spirit guides are saying. And Gilbert's just made a little noise, he's having a dream. Okay, so your spirit guides are helping you to know personal evidence and to speak out. They're helping you to stand in your power, okay? They really are helping you to stand in your power here. This is what this is all about for Gemini at the moment. And to express yourself when you need to. At the moments where you have to do that, that you can do that. That you can say what needs to be said and stand by what you know is right, okay? There's a group energy or a person here that's having a breakthrough, having a realization, and they've got to act on it and they've got to make it happen, to make things more aligned, to make everything more in truth. But they're kind of holding back from that for some reason, you know? So there's some work for that person or that group energy to do to bring things into the truth, into the light, like you are, you know? You've got the courage to do that now, but have other people got the courage? You know? Okay, so let's go into Gemini. Libra, sorry. Why did I say Gemini again? Libra. Okay, look inside yourself and examine what is causing you to feel this way. You're getting much better at taking that time to actually do that work. You're more centered in yourself now, so it's easier for you to just take a deep breath and take that space for yourself, and you're more in touch with yourself. You're seeing more clearly. Your head is not so cloudy like it used to be. So, you know, you're able to kind of reflect more easily now, and sort of notice when you're feeling that you're getting pulled out of alignment by something, and sort of reflect on it quite quickly, notice it and say, that's not really for me. You know, I need to slow things down or pull back, or, you know, because you're much more aware now of how good your energy is and you want to keep it that way. You've had the Magician card, so you've basically been a lot more open lately to spirit. You've really reached a higher level of vibration, you know, and this is all about how you've been connecting better to yourself. You've been connecting better to spirit. When we're too much in our heads and worrying about everybody else out there, we're just not connected to spirit at all. We're going in the wrong direction. Spirit's in here. So you've aligned your energy to spirit by being much more in touch with yourself, and certain things have been transforming for you already, you know, changing. You've got the Fool card in reverse. There might be like one particular thing where you're still feeling a little bit like you don't have complete free will over it, and it might be a bit frustrating to you to feel kind of a bit blocked with this situation, okay? You're attracting a lovely energy here. It's either a group energy, you know, the people around you in general, or a particular person. There's people around you that are a lot more connected to themselves like you are, okay? And, you know, that's a really good thing. They're connected to themselves. They're full of good energy, because when you're connected to yourself properly, connected to source, you have good energy. This is not about slipping into ego. These are not people that slip into ego. You've got the Sun card here as well. So people around you feeling more happy, more healthy, and they're seeing things more clearly, a lot more clearly, you know, like you are. There's more clarity here. And there could be people awakening to how much they like you, as well. Somebody or a group energy is saying, I want to tell you how I feel, you know, and that's what the Queen of Cups does. The Queen of Cups does tell you how they feel, and they're open, and they are caring, you know, and they do. The Queen of Cups signifies somebody telling you how much you mean to them. So this is a sort of energy. These are the sort of people that are around Libra now. So I don't feel you're going to feel held back for too much longer with this Fool in reverse, where you may feel a bit held back or blocked by something, you know. You have felt like that, but that's probably karma that you've had to pay back. And I feel like you're on the edge now. You're on the verge of this shifting finally. And you won't feel blocked in that area anymore. Spirit is helping you to rebel at this time. Upstart, tumult and revolution. They're really helping you to see clearly who you are, what it is you want, how you want to live your life, you know, and break through the barriers, break down the barriers, break down all barriers, basically. So Spirit is Spirit is kind of helping you heal so that you will be moving forward really with no fear. I see Libra moving forward with your life anxiety free, you know, and really free to express yourself as you are. Okay, so we go into Leo. Let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. So space really important for you and other people at this time. You were getting very tired of something, and I feel like you've made a breakthrough recently. You know, you were really tired and you were doing too much. Something had to go, and look at this, celebration. You've made that breakthrough, and this is very healing for you. This is very healing for you, Leo. You are very happy about this. The energy of people around you, they've got the King of Swords, so there's people that have been reviewing things, they've been thinking more clearly. They've been reviewing things and really basically making a decision that should go in your favour. And they've got a lot more resilience in themselves to deal with challenges, whereas they used to get confused, they used to doubt themselves, they used to perceive obstacles and sort of freak out. That's not going to happen with this person anymore. This person's actually really transforming massively. Or this group energy, okay? So it could be a group energy, and it's just basically people around you where there used to be a very confused energy around you, a very doubtful energy, a very blocked energy. This is not the case anymore. These people are much more clear, decisive, and able to overcome obstacles, figure things out in a confident, assertive way, in a helpful way. Somebody is saying that they want to tell you how they feel. Okay, Spirit is helping you with faith, trust, unwavering faith and confidence. Beautiful energy of that card. So you're really stepping into your power now. Things will really, really change for you now, Leo. Okay, so let's go into Aries. Okay, I'll take 2 cards. Playfulness. Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun, and remember, love is the greatest healer. Okay, so it's all about you being playful at the moment and having fun. You know, because you've needed space. The card underneath it is what we've had come out a couple of times, which is why I picked a second card. Let there be closeness between you, but also give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. So you've needed space. Oh, what? This is not charging up again. My God. Sorry. I'll do that in a second. Let me carry on the reading. Okay, so basically, Aries, you've needed space, and that's been the healthiest thing. And now it's time for you to be playful. Now it's time for you to have fun. You've had skills that you've needed for quite some time, but you've probably doubted it, or it's been difficult for you to apply your skills. Yeah? You are now in a period of your life where you are massively in your truth. Things are changing. Things are changing, but it's okay, because you basically know this time around you've got the skills to deal with it, whereas you've gone through your tower moments in the past and it may have felt like a dark place, like a dark night of the soul. It's not like that this time around. It's totally different, because you've already evolved and grown. And now, with these changes that are happening now, you've got the skills to actually enjoy the changes, you know? People around you have had to take their power back. They felt betrayed, or they felt like they were fighting battles that they weren't going to win. So they've had to be quite cold, because they needed to take their power back and centre themselves, because they'd been affected by other people or other situations. And it could have made them a bit bitter or a bit cold, or a bit shut down. But it's just a process this person's had to go through, or this group energy have had to go through. But the lovely thing is they're moving into Wands energy, Queen of Wands. This is somebody now that has the ability to offer something good, yeah? So it's either the same person or it's a group energy, and you're now attracting somebody or a group energy where it's like, these are people that have a lot to offer, that have good alignment. You know, they've already been through their difficult times where they had to pick themselves back up. They're well past that. You know, it's great to connect with energy like that. It's very much like you. There is somebody here that's attracted to you, and you could be attracted to them as well. Let's see what Spirit's helping you with. Okay, pray. Oh, they're helping you where you might be feeling like you've been watched or stalked. Okay, so somebody's been thinking about you. Somebody's been watching you, and Spirit is helping you with that situation, okay? So take that however it resonates. It could be like an ex that's kind of been thinking about you, watching you online, or looking at your photos. You know, I don't think it's a dark energy. I just think it sounds like there's somebody that has been thinking about you, and somehow this situation is being supported and healed by Spirit. Okay, so we'll go into Sagittarius. I just need to check. I just need to check because this is not charging, and I had the same problem yesterday. Sorry. Oh dear. I had the exact same problem yesterday. Right. Let's see if this one works. I don't know if that is even charging. It's difficult. I can't tell when I'm recording. I'll have to hope for the best it's recording. If it cuts out, we'll have to start on a separate video. Okay, Sagittarius. Okay, don't know if that's... Oh, something's going on there. I don't know what that is. Sagittarius. There could be a lot going on for you at the moment, Sagittarius. Okay, because everything's part of the reading. Power. You instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or to walk away at any time. Okay, so it's important for you, Sagittarius, at this moment to know that you are empowered and you don't have to be treated badly, okay? And you know that. You're sort of using your power much better, more effectively now, so that you don't get entangled in situations that aren't right for you. You've been weighing things up, trying to get a better balance. You were perceiving obstacles. You were being very real about that. And that's not easy. It takes courage, but you want a healthy life. You might be feeling very pulled in different directions at the moment, a bit conflicted because it feels like there's a lot going on and there's a lot of people vying for your attentions. But it's just important to remember that right before this crazy stuff started happening, you've already found your centre, you've already found your healthy balance, and you know you have it. It's just been early days. So you can basically, you can do this. You can easily get through this situation that is a little bit like, it could be a bit overwhelming, or it could feel a little bit wild at the moment, but you can get through it because you've already found your power, you've already found your centre. The energy of people around you, they're kind of used to getting what they want. Okay, they're happy within themselves. It's a good energy. It is a good energy. These are people that know how to get what they need, and they feel good in themselves, you know, and they're going to be receiving spiritual upgrades as well. So you're coming into contact with people who are of a higher frequency, quite honestly, you know, and it could feel a bit wild, could feel quite different to what you're used to. Somebody's saying here, I left you before you left me. Okay, so somebody couldn't handle you standing in your power. You know, somebody couldn't handle that, because when you can't stand in your power, and you see someone else who does, that can be quite overwhelming, you know, because you're not at that point, you know. So you may have had somebody that was struggling with your growth, but now you've got energies here that are, in a way, actually even higher vibrational and upgrading you, you know. Spirit is helping you with madness, ecstatic ritual and energy release. You are being supported, Sagittarius, at this time, which could feel quite crazy. Okay, that's coming through the reading quite a bit. So they're helping you because at the moment life can probably feel very dynamic, very much up one minute, very much down the next. So Spirit's helping you with the roller coaster right now, Sag. So hang in there. Let's go into Scorpio. Okay. The past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available. Follow it with faith. Wow. So you're right on the cusp now of this new chapter, this new path. It's all unfolding. I think the path is becoming clearer to you. Spirit is confirming that you've recently made the right decisions, and they've recently released you from a chapter of your life that probably felt very difficult, and you've been going through this whole transition. It's like you've been going through an energetic gateway. Big. You're being really cautious at this time. You're being careful of where you put your energy and what you do, which is good. Because you're going through massive transformation, so it's fine to be careful. It's fine to take it slow. You've dealt with energies that have been very unpredictable, you know, risk takers, people that were here one minute, gone the next. You've also got energies here that worry and suffer with anxiety, and they tend to overthink things too much. Somebody's saying, I wish I could share my good news with you. I feel like there's a group of people or a particular person that you have sort of left behind. You know, we never really truly leave anyone behind because we're all one consciousness, you know, and that's the comforting thing. So we are one consciousness and there is eternal love, but it does feel like you're really stepping up a notch here, and Spirit's been helping you to move forward. Spirit is helping you with the mortal, the finite and the fragile, the death that will come. So yeah, I mean, life is fragile. Life in the matrix is fragile. Nothing is permanent. Everything is always changing. And that's what Spirit is supporting you with, Scorpio. Just the ever-flowing change of the matrix. So you're being really supported. They're telling you to keep following your path of faith. You've got confirmation that you're really going through this major transformation, and it's really wonderful. So we'll go into Pisces. Power. You instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or walk away at any time. Pisces, you are massively empowered at the moment. Massively empowered. It's like parts of your inner child that were frightened or scared just dropping away. It's not you, it never was you, and those parts of you have now gone, and now you're much more centered in your power to enjoy life. You know, you may have felt stuck for a while. You may have felt very conflicted in your own head, and it was difficult to embrace your journey. But look at this progress. Things are just moving forward for you at such a fast pace now, and it's lovely. There'll be messages, there'll be contact, and there'll be just lots of exciting things happening for you. Spirit is bringing you wonderful people or a wonderful person got the Ace of Cups, okay? This is people that are ready for a new emotional experience because they've found themselves. And this is the Knight of Pentacles. This is somebody that is committed, who sees the good in you and is loyal. This is somebody that could offer you a great opportunity in love or money. You know, you're very divinely connected to spirit, and you're receiving abundance. Somebody here saying, I know I messed everything up. Somebody lost an opportunity with you. You know, and I feel you're free from that. I feel like you're liberated. And it's wonderful for Pisces to move forward. Spirit is helping you with transmission, the spreading of conditions, influence and impact. You know, where you're at right now, you're actually helping other people. And the Spirit is saying that they are helping you to really embody this true power that you have always had, to feel liberated, to enjoy your progress, to enjoy things moving forward, even though you might feel a bit like, oh my God, there's so much to keep up with, there's so much going on. But this new vibrational energy that you're in is having a wonderful impact on other people around you. Okay, so we're just going to Cancer then. Okay. Friendship. Nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship. Your love life will dramatically improve. So your connections here, Cancer, are really improving. I think that's been coming through quite a bit recently in your readings. Just feeling more connected, feeling less alone. You've had to go through such a private time. You know, it's been a really private journey for you with the High Priestess. And the great thing is that you've made the connection, Cancer. You know, we have collectively made the connection to our true self. And we've had to really get committed to that, because we realised that if we weren't committed to our true self, then we were sort of compromising ourselves and causing our own suffering, really. So you found that deep commitment to yourself, and you're receiving much more information now from Spirit. You're receiving answers. You're receiving illuminations. So it's quite a wondrous time for you. You might still be single, but you're more connected in a different kind of way. And like I said, you're starting to receive more visions, more answers. This is not a time of confusion anymore. This is a time of Cancer really uncovering their path. And it's a much more conscious vibration in your life now. You're not letting anybody or anything kind of obstruct you from your own light. So you're drawing in an amazing energy, the Magician. Okay, so people around you who are connected to Source, people around you who have a higher vibration, who just make things happen. And also the King of Cups, you know, your spirit guides are extremely close to you at this time. You could be attracting people who are basically much more in their mastery when it comes to emotions and spirituality. There is somebody here saying that they wish they treated you better. You know, somebody who wasn't as evolved, you know, somebody that was still blocked by their own karma. What is Spirit helping Cancer with? Revolution, the Rebellion card. I love it. Okay, so this is Spirit helping you to rebel, to have your own revolution, Cancer. You know, to really now start breaking down any boundaries you had within yourself, so that you really step forward in your truth, in your power, doing what's right for you. And it's wonderful because you can enjoy it. You know, when you rebel, I mean, that is something that you enjoy. This is not through pain. This is through enjoyment, you know, and connections, friendships, you know, feeling supported by Spirit, come into contact with people that make things happen, you know, people who are more in emotional mastery. So this is really opening up for Cancer right now. So I'm sending you lots of love and hope you're enjoying life. If you want to book in, you know I'm here, just contact me. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for giving the video a thumbs up. Enjoy your Friday and enjoy your weekend. Peace.